Been a while since I talked to you from the truck. Let's get that turned down. A little icy out this morning. Alright, let's talk about what we're going to do today. So I'm going over to my neighbor Josh's house. I'm grabbing some buckets. And then we're going to come back and we're going to tap some maple trees, not Christmas trees. If I can go up the road. Driveway's a little icy. Son of a bitch. I'll get back to you. Double son of a bitch. This is just precious. I don't know if I'm gonna make a blooper reel, but if I did, that will sure as hell be on it. Driveway's icy, boys. Get some dirt on that. Let's try this again. There we go. Alright, so we're going over to Josh's house and grab some buckets for maple trees. It's March up here in Maine, and we're going to tap some trees, and I give this app to my friend Josh and Chris, who operate Tupper and Friends Maple Syrup over on the West Ridge. So I do fir trees and they do maple trees. And it's a tried and true tradition up here in Maine and New England to get sap in the spring. And then we boil it down, and boil it down, and boil it down, and it turns into syrup. Now, I'm not really heavily involved in that portion of it, but it's fun to go over to the shack and spend time with my friends and watch the sap boil down into syrup, and then we get to eat it. There's nothing like real maple syrup. So anyways, stick around and we'll get to work. Okay, so as per the usual, the wind is whipping right off the mountains, so it's a little fresh out. I apologize for the wind, but we'll bear through and we'll get it done. First things first, need a 5/16 inch drill bit and a drill. Then we're going to measure 1.5 inches, because that's as deep as we're going to go into the tree. And I'll take my tape so I know where to stop drilling. Right there. All right. We got our buckets and our covers. And my house is going to look like an old school New England farmhouse. So we were kind of derelict last year at our duty and we didn't take the taps out. So first things first, we're gonna take the tap out. The upside is I know every tree that I got to tap because it's got a tap in it. So I just got a pair of channel locks and we pull them out. I'll tell you a secret, I did that one first before I shot it. The other ones, we'll see how they go. Okay. Step 2. We're going to go 6 inches above or below the old hole and 2 inches to the left or the right. So down here, we'll go below, and we'll come over here. Then I got my drill. I'm just going to drill in. Take the tap. I want that facing down and we're going to hammer right there. Did you hear the change in the sound? Then you know it's ready to go. It's way too cold today for anything to be flowing. It's got to be above freezing during the day and below freezing at night are the best days for it. And when it's windy, it doesn't go well either. Why? I don't know. I'm not a maple scientist. I bet somebody could tell us. We'll get a bucket. Put the bucket on. Put the cover on, and we're ready to go. I don't know if you can see it or not, but sap's already flowing out just from that drill. So it's coming. This side gets the sun, so even though it's a little bit below freezing, it's ready to go. See it? Springtime. So I'm pretty excited. It's running already. You can hear it. Hear it? So that's a good sign. That spring sun, that much sun's beating right down on these trees and they're ready to grow. But you know what that tells you. A couple more weeks and we're going to be putting new Christmas trees in the ground. That's a good thing. So even though there's still snow on the ground, days like this remind me that I'd really rather feel bad in Maine than feel good anywhere else. So there you go, my friends. I'll see you soon.
Ah!